So do you guys believe in ghosts?
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about just rambling on about Paranormal Activity 1 and number 2 because I only saw number 1 and number 2. And this is going to be a very short video because I'm just thinking to myself, like, this is kind of like a discussion video because I want to know what you guys think about these videos and stuff. Or these movies, excuse me. Videos. But I mean, I didn't really do any research on them to see if they were actually. They probably are just, I mean, just movies. But I mean, like, do you guys believe in ghosts and stuff? Because I feel like I believe in ghosts and I believe in all that supernatural shit. Like, I'm not saying I believe in vampires and shit like that. I mean, of course there's werewolves, you know what I'm saying? I have one, in the backyard. But, um, as me and my friend were watching, I watched it with one of my best friends. As we watched the first one, you know, up until the very end, I mean, it kind of like, I would have believed it, but at the very end, that was a little bit too much being thrown, throwing a body straight across the camera. That's a little bit too much for me. And then the second movie, and for those of you who have not seen the movies, just go on Netflix, or sign up for Netflix. You can get like a free subscription or whatever. I got that plus version because, I gotta watch all my shit when I do have free time. You guys can just sign up and then watch it, and then you guys can understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But the second movie tied into the first one, and that's what kind of killed it too, because I'm thinking like, you didn't say none of this. Like, it should have been said in the first video, like before, oh, these are actual events that encountered. It says it's based on a true story, I think, right, or something, and then they say thank you to the police department of San Diego County or something. But I mean, I've been down there to the city that the movie was technically in. I mean, that they said it was in. Who knows what house that actually was in? Probably fucking in Paramount Pictures or whatever the fuck, whoever put together the movie. But in the second movie, the dragging out of the room, like by, you can't see nobody dragging her and shit. That's some crazy shit. Like, if I saw somebody being dragged, I would fucking lose my mind. I mean, what if you were just dragged out of your bed, like completely slapped on the floor and just dragging down the motherfucking stairs? Like, that was some crazy shit. Like, and even if that was, it's movie shit, like, good job for good job for that editing, you know what I mean? But I'm just wondering if you guys probably know because I don't research shit, but was it just a movie or was it actual like recordings, you know what I mean? And I don't even want to see the next, depending on your guys' responses, I'm not even going to watch the next. Is there a number 4? I know there's a number 3. I'm not sure if there's a number 4, but I remember the hype about it, like, oh, Paranormal Activity, scariest. I mean, it wasn't like scariest movie I've ever seen, but it was just really, it was like interesting, So I can't believe I'm making a video about a movie that was like low budget, but that's the thing too, it was very low budget. So I'm wondering how you could do some of that shit like on a low budget, And me and my friend were also talking about some things through the movie, like how can you, some of that shit would just be very hard to do is what I'm like trying to process in my head. So, and the lighting up of the Ouija board and shit, like the fucking fire on the stove and shit, pots and pans, and the damn thing coming out the water, the pool cleaner, like, I have one, or I used to have one in my old house. We don't have one for here. We have a pool guy come. But I mean, that shit is like heavy as fuck to get out the thing. For it to pop out like that is just weird as fuck. So, I don't know, but, and they said at the end, I think the girl or the baby, I forgot what ended up happening. Damn it, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not making a video about it, but they said that it was, they couldn't be found, or I'm not sure if it was the man or the woman or the little baby. I think it was the little baby, right? I don't even know, but, or the woman still, because the baby got killed. I can't fucking remember. See, this shit is all fucking tearing me up. But if you've seen the movies, they're kind of crazy as fuck. I mean, if you're completely into not believing that shit in the first place, then of course you're gonna think it's all some bullshit. But if you believe in, like, because I've had some shit around the house, like, and in my old house and other places, it's been weird as fuck. Like, lights flickering and turning on and off. And I could tell you a couple stories about that real quick. Number 1. I'm always doing my homework late at night, and I'm sitting doing my homework, and we have a light in the corner of our family room right over here. And the light requires you to manually, like, it's not a flip switch. It's manual. I mean, it's not like a flip switch on the wall. You have to flip the switch on, like move it. It's like, and it has some resistance. You have to flip it up for it to turn on. And you don't hear anything, nothing. I just saw the light kind of flicker and then it just went on. And it also did that when we were like, a couple of us were around talking one day too, but that was just when I was by myself. And I was thinking, okay, this is the second time this has done this. This is a little freaky, you know? And so I go over there. The light switch was not, I couldn't turn it off. Like, I couldn't turn it off. So I turned it on and then I turned it off and it finally went off. But it was just some freaky shit. Like, lights just turn on out of nowhere. Like, lights are, and I wish somebody would get smart in here telling me, well, lights have a circuit where it can bypass it. Because as far as I know, a light cannot just bypass and be turned on unless you know, turn it on, which allows electricity to flow through the bulb. Like, you know, obviously the electricity flew through the bulb some other way, but I was just scared as fucking shitless. I was like, oh, fuck no. And then, I mean, I've heard stuff, you know, here and there. Fucking, what was the scariest one ever, and I wish this shit better not happen right now, is behind me that, hopefully you guys can see that, but this wooden thing right here, I'll just show you. This right here. When I was doing, and see how it just did that, it kind of goes open, but look how confident I am making this video in the garage right now. Like, this shit might happen again. But I came out here to just grab some drinks, because we keep all our drinks and all of our extra stuff in the garage. And as I'm going, and it was closed, as I'm going back into the door, I heard it kind of like creep open, like, you know, like it was slowly going open. And it had came all the way open. And I just said, you know, whatever, I was just being lazy. I didn't want to close it. As soon as I touched the door, right, which was right over here, the thing slams. Like, boom. Like, it was loud as fuck. And there's no way, it's not on an inclination, like it's completely level. There's no way it could just slam by itself. So, you know, how do you explain shit like that, you know? And people always have like some long ass explanations for some things, but I just believe that there is ghosts and shit out there, because there's no explanation for a damn thing creeping open by itself and slamming. There's no fucking air in here. I mean, it's cold air, but there's no fucking wind blowing through here, no fucking Hurricane Katrina shit going on, you know? So, I don't know, but I just wanted to discuss the movies because we had watched them a little bit ago, but it was just on my mind, and just, it can be some crazy shit. If you guys have any like paranormal type activity that has went on in your house, or you know, when you were doing something, or family stories, like write them in the comments or do a video response, because I would definitely like to hear them, because I think it's some crazy shit. So like this video, comment. I have a lot of other videos that are coming up. I've been working on a couple, so they're in my computer already, so I can upload them, and I didn't have to just keep doing this 2 at a time type. Well, for you, it's still gonna be like that, but I mean, y'all don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit. I'm gonna go ramble. You guys can leave your scary stories and comments and all that shit in the comments, or do a video response, and I will talk to you guys soon.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you believe in ghosts.